What's going on, YouTube? It's James with ChiHammer Fantasy Battle Reports, and I am freezing in Chicago right now. This is a game against Spamslamwich, who is, if you guys haven't seen Spamslamwich's videos, I will redirect you guys to watching those after this video, of course. By going on to my comment section, or whatever, the little description box, and I'm going to put a link to his page there. But I got a game against Spamslamwich. He brought out his Orcs and Goblins against my Orcs and Goblins. This is the day before Brawler's Bash, and we're just having fun here. We're just going to go ahead and play a game, friendly game. We're kind of both playing our list for Brawler's Bash, so if you just watched all my Brawler's Bash videos, it's the same list. Going both ways, but it's really cool though to get a game against a fellow YouTuber, and we're both taking pictures. We're both he's recording it. I'm taking pictures of our game, so that way we could kind of go ahead and throw up the YouTube reports on it. So without further ado, let's get this going. I'm going to show you what I brought to the table today. Of course, I got my 33 Ed Bashers with extra hand weapons. They do have a Iron Orc with them. He has the banner that protects against shooting, the Ironhide banner. I have a unit of Nashers here, the Nasher herd. It's 30 Nashers. Over here I got my 2 Git launchers and 1 rock lava. Over here I have a unit of 12 orcs with crossbows, and then there's also level 2 shaman in there. The level 2 shaman is Baxter. He's Lord of Shadow. And then over here I have my 3 characters. I have, well, 4 characters, but I have King Koopa in the front. Koopa doesn't care. I have Longshot in the middle back, and then he has the Skull Splitter shotgun, and then on the right I have Kabuto the Python, and then I have Chicken Head watching and cheering me on. In the back you can barely see him, but here's I wouldn't call it a better picture. It's kind of a blurry picture, but I have Warboss Dread Iron Tooth. Warboss Dread Iron Tooth has a 2-up armor, 4-up ward, and he has 11 attacks, basically. Over here I have the A-Rock. The A-Rock is a Gargantula spider. Monster, has a shit ton of poison attacks, just so brutal, just the nastiest thing. The 2-time tournament champion for me at Ocon and at Brawlers. And then I have over here the 20 Forest Goblins with the Mother's Gift banner and tomahawks and short bows, skirmishing, of course. And then over here I have a unit of 5 Wolf Riders. As for my opponent, let's go over his side. He has a rock lava, or a splatterer. This one is a custom made one out of the web launcher, so it looks pretty cool. He has, check this guy out, those are some beautiful eyes. This is his Gargantula, which I have dubbed the B-Rock. The B-Rock is a black Gargantula. Same thing. The only difference is I think I brought the web launcher. He did not bring the web launcher. Over here I got he has another Git launcher, a unit of Nashers. Now he has 40 Nashers in his herd. I have 30 in mine, so he's already outnumbering me here. He does have his Warboss in the background on a Wyvern, and I'm just going to keep it on this picture because the other picture is blurry. Blah. And his Warboss has a very similar loadout. I think he has like 1 less attack, but he has the 2-up, 4-up going on. Over here he has a giant block of, I want to call these Cave Goblins. They do have a banner and a shaman in there. And then these guys just basically have short bows. They do have Mad Gits that are hiding in the unit. In the background you can see he has another Git launcher. And then over here on this side, this is a giant block with characters in it. The BSB's in it, I believe, or the BSB I think is in the other one actually. But this right here is a unit of Forest Goblins. They do have the Mother's Gift banner, and that is just a lot of Forest Goblins. He does have a Splatterer right next to that, right there, and he has hiding behind this building a Orc Chariot. Now he does have 2 units of Spider Riders that are going to scout. And we're going to go ahead and go do, I think we just did standard battle line. Magic, I got Shadow Miasma and Glimpse of the End. And then I got Beast Within, Inner Rage, and Swarm of Insects. And then I also have the Ruby Ring, or the Red Ring of Fire, or whatever it's called. And then for my opponent, he has Evil Eye, Shadow Miasma, Devouring Darkness, and Itching and Scratching. So it's great. He actually has 2 initiative spells, which I only have 1, which kind of sucks for me. As for his scouts, they're going to pop out up here, and the other one just kind of lines up with the group. And I did pop out long shot over here, and I did win the Vanguard, so I move up right there just to kind of chaff up his own scouts. And I go ahead and I Vanguard up here with my Raiders. So we're going to go into turn 1. Who won the roll-off? I got to look this up before. I think he did. So it's going to go ahead and start off turn 1, Spam Sandwich's turn. So first thing that happens here is he's going to charge his Spider Riders into long shot. And he's going to charge his, I believe, his Gargantula into my Raiders. My Raiders are going to flee. The long shot's going to stand there and stand and shoot. And then when he stands and shoots, he only kills off 1. He actually did 3 wounds, but he got some armor saves. So he got off 1. Actually, no, I don't think that's how it worked. No, they just passed their panic is what it is. I don't know why those dice are there. Whatever. Anyways, so he charges in. He gets in like so. And then over here, these guys just go ahead and move up. Obviously, there was a failed charge when he went for the Raiders. Magic Face, he got 7 power dice. He goes ahead and does Shadow Miasma. I stop it. And then that was about it. I think the other spell he did, he just failed it outright. And there wasn't much in magic. So we're going to go to shooting. Shooting, he goes ahead. First shot of the game. First fucking shot of the game. He shoots his Splatterer right at my general. Right at my general. He gets a direct hit. I roll the lucky Orc Face for a ward save, and it fails. It fails. He goes ahead and does Ordnance, and he gets like 5 wounds. BAM! Took out my general the first shot of the game. Oh, shit. For the record, I've been on the Wyvern forums, on the Ninth Age forums, and people talk so much shit about you don't bring your general on a Wyvern, somebody's going to shoot it out. This is the first time anybody shot my general ever and killed him like this in like 20 games that I played ever since I started bitching about that forum. Oh my god, it causes a massive panic check, but nobody cares because everybody's in horde formation and the BSB still in range. He's shooting his Git launcher at Koopa. Holy shit. And now the cool thing is, honestly, the cool thing is that Spam Sandwich knows my army. He's calling him out. He's like, I'm getting Koopa out with the fucking Git launcher. So he shoots the Git launcher. It hits him. It only does 1 wound. He shoots the second Git launcher, drifts off entirely, just doesn't even do anything. He shoots his other Splatterer at my Git launcher, and it drifts off this way, kills off 2 Nashers. And he shoots, or that's it. We're going to go to close combat. Close combat, long shot kills one of these Spider Riders. Spider Riders couldn't do shit to long shot, so he charged. I did a wound. It's a push. And that's kind of how the table looks right now. That was an impressive shooting phase for him. He took out my general. He was wounding Koopa. He was going for my big guns. He knows exactly where my big guns are, which is kind of like, that sucks. So we're going to go to my turn, ChiHammer, turn 1. So first thing I'm going to do is I take my forest goblins out of the forest, and I go ahead and I move them into a little bit smaller, like so they could kind of like start moving this way. I move them this way over here because they were in the forest wide. I moved them facing off at his skirmishers that are coming from my war machines. I have to take out those skirmishers, and I just got a bunch of bows that are going to have to do it. I go ahead and I move up my A-Rock and Kabuto up to the right. The A-Rock's a little bit more leading in front of Kabuto, so that way if his chariot comes, it has to deal with the A-Rock. And, you know, at first I'm thinking, like, holy shit, you know, like, and I actually had a conversation with Once Bitten about this, is, like, playing against somebody who actually knows my army decently well, and, I mean, very well, because he has the same friggin' army, you know, so he knows what my characters have, and he knows what my army has potential to do. So this is one of those situations where it's like, I don't have an advantage. I mean, I do know his army too, but at the same time, it's like, I really don't have an advantage, because he knows all my tricks. So I'm going to have to play a little, like, you know, like, out of the box for this game. So I go ahead and I move up the A-Rock, I move up Kabuto, and I move up everybody else, but I don't know why I didn't take pictures. I think that's because I was talking to the guy. Magic Phase got 6 power dice because I can't do math. And I go ahead and I throw up 3 dice on Beast Within. He lets it go through. I throw it onto my Forest Goblins. But then I go ahead and I throw up a couple dice onto a Swarm of Insects to try to blow up one of the Git launchers, and he stops it. We're gonna go to shooting phase. Shooting phase. My git launcher or my splatterer is deciding to shoot. I did not go for his general. I went for his nashers. So I go ahead and I throw it. I get a direct hit. Hits a good chunk of them. Kills 9 nashers. So now we're kind of even on nashers. All right. I go ahead and I do the web launcher from the A-Rock over at the nashers as well. Kills off 5 more. I go ahead and I start doing the forest goblins. They're shooting their yeah, I think I do tomahawks. If not, yeah, I think it was still in range for tomahawks. So I go ahead and I do. Yeah, I think what it was like the first rank or yeah, I think it was like the first rank could get it, and I was like, there's no point in me doing bows if I could just do tomahawks with a higher strength. So I go ahead and I do it right at his forest goblins, and BAM! Kill that whole unit out. I got exactly 5 wounds, strength 4. So it's armor piercing 1, and he's going to go ahead and fail all 5, and I just got him. I go ahead and I shoot my git launcher at his general, and I get off 1 wound. I shoot the other git launcher, it misfires and takes a wound, and over here Longshot kills off 2 more guys. That third guy is going to run away, and Longshot kind of chases over here. And that's it for my turn. We're going to go into Spam Sandwich turn 2. Spam Sandwich turn 2, he does it. He charges that chariot right into the A-Rock. BAM! Oh, okay. Now, the one thing I'm scared about, I'm not scared about the impact hits, because the impact hits need 5 to wound, and anytime you really ever need impact hits, they always fail you, in my opinion. What I'm more scared of is those strength 7 spears on those orcs. That's going to hurt the A-Rock. Over here, he starts moving up like so. We're playing this shooting game. He has a shit ton of shooting. The one advantage I do have is I have crossbows, and I think I just was out of range on this, or I forgot, or they didn't do much on this last turn. So I do have crossbows. I could shoot him, outshoot him a bit. He has to move closer to me, so I'm going to do that. His B-Rock is coming towards my towards Longshot, and so is his general. So his both of them, I'm going to call that General Spam. General Spam is coming this way, and the B-Rock, and they're kind of cornering in Longshot, and I'm like, shit. The one thing I do have going for me, though, is Longshot is very mobile, and he doesn't have to be in close combat. So Magic Phase, he got, looks like 3 power dice. He goes ahead and does all 3 dice onto Shadow Miasma. I stop it with my Dispel Scroll, like, no way. So, going into shooting his Splatterer, the freaking motherfucker Splatterer over there, shooting at my Git Launcher, gets another direct hit. Boom! Blows that one up. Motherfucker. Does not cause a panic check on my goblins, thank God. He shoots his Git Launcher at, I believe, Koopa. It drifts off and ends up hitting my Forest Goblins. So he goes ahead and does that, kills off 1 Forest Goblin, and his other Git Launcher just flew off, did nothing. His Splatterer over here is going to go ahead and shoot at my Nashers, hits them, clips them, kills off 3 of them, and then over here, his A-Rock Rammer hits me, wounds me with impact hits, 1 wound only. Like I said, doesn't ever do as much as you need it to do. So the A-Rock goes back, hits him, wounds him, does 3 wounds. The orcs and goblins are going at the same time, I guess, and they go ahead, and my goblins finish off the job. Woo! He doesn't do any more wounds to A-Rock. A-Rock's just going to go ahead and... How's this work? Oh, no. I take it back. I didn't kill him with my goblins. He runs, and the A-Rock pursues, and gets over here. Bam! Like so. There you go. So, I believe that's it for his turn. We're going to ChiHammer turn 2. ChiHammer turn 2. This is how the table looks right now, guys. As you can see, Koopa and the A-Rock are advancing way up. General Spam and the B-Rock are over far on the left. They're probably, honestly, his biggest threat besides the giant Nasher herd. And I really don't want to fight the Nasher herd, because I know what Nasher's going to do, and all orcs and goblins are slower than Nashers. If the Nashers versus the Nashers went up at it, it would just be a giant bloodfest, basically. And if the Nashers went for the A-Rock, they might kill the A-Rock. So, right now I'm looking at the table and I'm like, you know, what's really messing me up are those freaking war machines. And I hate to say it because I have war machines on my side too. So we're going to go into charges, and A-Rock's just like, fuck it, I'll take out the war machines. A-Rock's going for the Splatterer. He's like, I need revenge for you killing Dread. So A-Rock gets in. These guys, I think they fleed for some reason, and they're going to flee off the table. And then My Nashers start moving up. I'm like, screw it. My Forest Goblins are moving up. They're like, screw it. And I'm just going to go ahead and still crossbow the hell out of those Nashers on his side. And as you can see, I just kind of moved Kabuto back a little bit to give him better targets and stay safe. And then Koopa is moving up to the flank over there. Over here, like I said, Longshot failed his leadership check for his march check, so he just kind of moved his exact inches, but right here behind the B-Rock's line of sight. So Longshot still is alive. He's fine. He's just kind of chaffing these guys up at the moment. Magic Phase got 4 power dice. I go ahead and I throw up a swarm of insects, 3 dice on it, try to break a war machine. He stops it. Then I throw up 1 dice on a fireball. Doesn't do shit. Crossbow orcs over here, the Tooth's Ardboys. They're going to start shooting. Actually, I shoot at the goblins for whatever reason. I kill off 4 goblins. I think it was just an easier target to hit. I shoot the Git Launcher. I think I shot the Git Launcher at his general. It drifts off and hits the Nashers instead. And I'm like, yeah, screw it, I'll hit the Nashers. And I get 4 kills there. I go ahead. The other Git Launcher I don't think hit anything worth a damn. And guess that was all for shooting. We're going to go to close combat. Close combat. A-Rock destroys the Git Launcher, or the Splatterer. And he's going to just go ahead and reform facing this way. And this is how the table looks at the beginning of his turn. It's going to start off Spamslamwich's turn. Alright, so he doesn't really have any charges. So he's going to go ahead and just move up. He moves up the Nashers. He moves up his Cave Goblins. He moves up his Forest Goblins. He's moving up General Spam and the B-Rock. And as you can see, this is kind of how it looks. We're going to go to Magic Phase. Magic Phase, come on. 4 power dice. And on his 4 power dice, he goes in and throws 3 onto a Devouring Darkness. And I'm like, oh, shit. So I throw all my dice just to stop that. I cannot have him get that one off at all. So then he goes a couple dice onto Evil Eye. I believe he gets it off. No, he failed it. I think he went for the big spell and just failed it. Shooting, he's going to release some Fanatics. God damn it. So he goes ahead and he's looking at it like this. He's a good enough distance. He didn't get close enough where he could just get an easy one in. But he's going to go ahead and throw him through my Nashers. Hopefully hit my Forest Goblins. And if he hits my Forest Goblin, he wants to pop out and hit Kabuto. So he goes in and throws all 3. And 2 get through. But the angles he got them through, they kind of just came out like this. And there's enough room between the Forest Goblins and the Nashers where they didn't hit him. Oh, man. So that didn't do as he thought. And they only killed off 1 Nasher. 1. Oh my god, that was actually like, it was like holy shit moment for me, because I was expecting to lose like 5-5 or 10-10 or some shit like that. He shoots a Git Launcher at the A-Rock. It does 1 wound onto the A-Rock. And he shoots the other Git Launcher at the A-Rock, but doesn't do shit. He goes ahead and shoots the Splatterer. And who did he hit? Oh, it misfired. It misfired and can't shoot for the rest of the game. So the Splatterer's out of commission. Don't have to worry about it destroying anybody anymore. He shoots the guys from his B-Rock into Longshot, and I think he does a wound that way. And yeah, it's going to start off my turn 3. ChiHammer, turn 3. So A-Rock's going to continue doing his job over here. He's just going to take out a Git Launcher. Koopa is charging, I believe, the side flank of those Cave Goblins. I want to say that's what he does. And they decide they're going to flee. So when they flee, they pop out this way. And I think I just fail charge. I think I try to redirect into his Nashers, maybe. I don't remember what I did there. A-Rock gets in. Koopa just fails charge. He falls short right in front of his Forest Goblins. He's not too worried about the Forest Goblins, but at the same time, the Forest Goblins can't fuck him up because they have lethal strikes and stuff. And that's kind of how it looks. I move up my Forest, or I think I just chill with the Forest Goblins so I don't have to take hits from those Fanatics. We're going to go to Magic Phase. Magic Phase got 5 power dice. I go ahead and I throw up Glimpse of the End onto his Nasher herd. And it goes off. I keep it onto them. I go ahead and I use Shadow Step from the Shadow spells. And I move Koopa out of range of his Forest Goblins. Koopa, you fat bastard. Koopa doesn't care. Baxter did, though. I go ahead and I throw up one dice onto Fireball, throw it right onto his Nashers, and BAM! 5 Nashers done. Oh, shit. Once you can lower toughness on anything tough 3 already, that's just nasty. Nasty. I'm going to go ahead and throw up a couple dice onto Swarm of Insects. This is where I was really hoping to get the Nashers on, and he stops that one. He uses his Dispel Scroll. Shooting phase. These guys over here, they're going to go ahead and shoot at his Nashers. They kill off 2 Nashers. These guys over here are going to shoot at the Nashers. They kill off 5 Nashers. Oh, shit. And then Long Shot over here is going to shoot at his General, but does nothing. My Git Launcher over here is going to shoot at the B-Rock, and it does 1 wound onto the B-Rock. My Splatterer shoots, and it misfires. God damn it, and it takes a wound. And my A-Rock is going to go ahead and attack his Git Launcher and destroy the Git Launcher, overrun into the next Git Launcher. Oh, shit. It's going to start off Spam Sandwich's turn 3. This is how the table looks right now. That Nasher herd is only down to about 10 guys left. His other units fleeing towards his General, and his Forest Goblins are about to get surrounded. And he's going to go ahead and take a charge here into my Crossbow Orcs. I'm going to go ahead and stand and shoot. When I stand and shoot, I kill off 4 of them. There's only 6 left. He's going to go ahead and I think these guys fail to rally. I think they failed to rally, which is even worse. And then over here, his Mad Gits, one comes through this way, hits my Forest Goblins. The one up there hits my Nashers and my Forest Goblins, kills off. I think I got double hit by Mad Gits. I think one went through and one went back. So 8, 9, 10, 11. I lost 11 Nashers on that. That hurts. I only lost 1 Forest Goblin on that. That hurts. And these guys just reformed to face Koopa. So over here, General Spam and B-Rock are coming this way towards my flank of my Orc Horde. Magic Phase, he got 6 power dice. He goes ahead and throws up Itching and Scratching onto Koopa. And I think I let this one go through, actually. I'm just like, whatever. And then he goes ahead and does Dirty Thieving, gets it off onto my Shaman. And that's about it for Magic. Shooting, he's going to shoot all these Forest Goblins into Koopa. And check that out. Koopa, bink, 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 bink. He didn't care. Koopa doesn't care. Koopa got 4 armor saves on the 4 poison shots he got in. And then over here, he's going to do all his attacks. And check that out. Holy shit, check that out. He missed everything. He missed everything to hurt my guys. Holy shit. Oh, my crossbow orcs go back and they just destroy that unit. Oh my god. That's ugly. Holy crap. How did you get 10 misses, man? 10. Man, that's some seriously bad dice rolling. Oh, man, it's going to start off ChiHammer turn 4. Close combat with the A-Rock. A-Rock destroyed this. Alright, now it's ChiHammer turn 4. So, I go ahead and I destroy this. Now, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, I could overrun and hit into the last War Machine that doesn't even work, or Koopa could use some help. So I go ahead and I reform and I face the A-Rock towards the side of his Forest Goblins. And I'm like, you know what? It's my turn 4. Let's do this. I'm going to charge the Orcs into those fleeing guys. Hopefully they run off the table, right? They don't. They run further, but they don't run off the table. I charge... Oh, I was trying to do a combo charge here. I did do a combo charge here. I charge Longshot, who's looking this way, into those guys. They're going to run further, but they bounce through the B-Rock and General Spam, and they get all the way to this side over here. So I'm like, son of a bitch. Can't catch them. I was just hoping they didn't run that far, and I would have been able to clip them with Longshot, and Longshot would have took out the whole unit. So Longshot's going to fail charge. The Orcs fail charge. I do a combo charge. Koopa, if Koopa had a Wog, he would Wog right now. But Koopa, actually there's no Wog because he's the only green skin there. But Koopa's going in, the Nashers are going in, and the A-Rock's going in. The Nashers are going to have to take a hit from that freaking Fanatic that's right in front of them. Happens, they lose 4 of their guys. Oh well. They're going to get in still. They're still faster than the Goblins. And that's how it looks right now. Koopa can die. Koopa can die if he gets all those lethal strikes into Koopa. So I'm trying to figure out a plan how to keep Koopa alive. But as I know it, the A-Rock's going to just tear a hole through him. He's only going to get about like 5 attacks in. And if I have at least 1 or 2 of the units in holding him still, like if Koopa dies, oh well. If the Nashers and A-Rock are alive, that's great, because he can't turn to face the A-Rock, and the A-Rock will just constantly just destroy chunks of goblins. So, that's what I'm hoping. Over here, I go ahead and I move the skirmishers around the Fanatic, and I move Kabuto around this way facing his general, and everybody's kind of just facing this way. I go ahead and I reform my orcs facing the General Spam and the B-Rock, and we're just going to have to do this the hard way, guys. Magic Phase got 3 power dice. I go ahead and I use all 3 dice on Swarm of Insects. I get it off, and I shoot it at, I believe, I shoot it at the B-Rock. I'm just like, I'm looking for 6s, man. So I get 3 6s off. He goes ahead and does the armor saves. He fails 2 armor saves. I get 2 wounds off. So his B-Rock's at 5 wounds remaining. I go ahead and I shoot this Git Launcher. It breaks itself. Can't shoot for a turn. I go ahead and I shoot this War Machine, this Splatterer, at his general, and it fails, I believe. I go ahead and I shoot my Git Launcher at his general, and it kills him. Oh shit! Bam! My Git Launcher shot him, did multiple hits, multiple wounds, took out his general out of the sky, and there we go. War Machine trade off for frickin' generals. That's awesome. General Dread and General Spam, dead. Alright. Over here, I challenge. He took it. He took the challenge with his frickin' Goblin Lord. Alright. Koopa goes and kills him with a max overkill of 3. I think it might have just been a champ. Did a max overkill of 3. So, the Nashers are going, and the Nashers were hungry! They ate, holy shit, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17. 17. I don't even think that was just the Nashers. I think it was the Nashers and the A-Rock. Because there's 17 dead goblins. And I think it was the Nashers and the A-Rock. They failed to kill the A-Rock, or wound the A-Rock any. They do 3 wounds onto my Nashers. And Thunderstomps kills off a couple more. Holy shit. I am winning by a lot, but of course he's steadfast. He is definitely steadfast. He has way too many ranks. His general's on the left side of the board, though. Or his general's dead, actually. So he goes ahead and he rolls the dice, and he fails the Goblin leadership. Alright, which is, even though he has a Goblin Lord in there with like a leadership 8, I think it is. He fails it. They're going to run, and I just chase him down with everything. Oh shit. Oh shit. They're running away from the A-Rock because the A-Rock's the only one with an actual rank. Oh man, and they're all facing this way. Holy shit, it's going to start off his turn. Spamslamwich's turn. I think this is 4 only. He's charging the B-Rock into the Orcs. I believe he fails that charge. And he rallies his Cave Goblins. And his Fanatics are just kind of going off that way. Magic Phase, he got 7 power dice. Goes in and throws up a Shadow Miasma onto these guys. I let it go through. And it's going to go ahead and start off ChiHammer turn 5. ChiHammer turn 5. It's time just to shoot the crap out of that guy. I move the Force Goblins up. I go ahead and I turn the A-Rock towards them. I turn the crossbows where they could all kind of see him. Magic Phase, I got 8 power dice. I go ahead and I throw up Glimpse of the End. I lower his toughness. Oh, shit. I go for Swarm of Insects, he stops it. I go for Fireball, he stops it. I shoot all these Forest Goblins into him. Forest Goblins get, holy shit, with Tomahawks, 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds. 8! Holy shit. Out of like 20 shots, I got 8 wounds. And he goes in and rolls his armor saves, and check that out. He only got 4 armor saves. 4 go through. He's down to 1 wound left. 1 wound left. The crossbow orc's going to shoot, and BAM! They finish off the job. All that's left there is his goblins, his cave goblins, and we call the game right there. Oh shit! It's a massive Orcs and Goblins victory. I could have gave you guys that spoiler at the beginning. Orcs and Goblins were gonna win. Man, it was actually a pretty fun game. It was fun to hear people just kind of come by and be like, "Oh shit!" It's both the YouTube guys playing each other, and that was kind of fun. Benjamin's awesome guy, an awesome guy. He was, we kind of hung out that weekend and just like shot the shit. And I was trying to, we were playing off ideas off of each other. I'm not a big fan of big horde goblin armies. I get the steadfast, I get all that. I kind of feel like they lack in power, And granted, my orcs aren't that much better, but I do like the armor piercing and the lethal strikes on cavalry and stuff like that, but at the same time, I just feel like it's too. You're looking for too much going for you in the right way, and as you saw, he had the ideal setup against Koopa. He should have probably denied that challenge and just tried to kill Koopa outright, but wouldn't have mattered based on how many attacks the Nashers and the A-Rock got in. He got a really nice shot on my general right in the beginning, which was a huge push to his side of the game early on. I saw his Nashers as the biggest threat, and as well as he should have saw my Nashers as the biggest threat. So I just shot the crap out of him, and my shooting was really the MVP here. My shooting, the true MVP, honestly, is the A-Rock. The A-Rock took out 3 war machines and a horde. And some Nashers too. And a Orc Chariot. Yeah, the A-Rock is definitely the MVP. The A-Rock just destroyed half of his army. But I feel like I'm making all these videos about the A-Rock being such a beast, and I see a nerf coming. Alright, guys, I'm going to stop making videos about the A-Rock for a while, just so that way we don't get nerfed on the goodness of the Gargantula. Anyways, but for the record, that's how it was in 8th edition too. The A-Rock was the A-Rock was definitely a very solid piece. You know, the immune psychology, the multiple attacks, it's just one of the most deadliest monsters in the game, I think. As for my war machines, they did what they do. You know, some went through, some didn't. Some did some good wounds, some did not. King Koopa was definitely a runner-up for the MVP. He ran into a horde, expecting to die, and he lived. And then the Nashers, they kind of soaked up damage and they lived, which was actually pretty impressive. My Orc Ed Bashers didn't do shit like usual, because they just kind of sit them back waiting for the shit to come to them. I do think that Spamslamwich here spent a little too much time chasing Longshot, and he should have just left Longshot alone and go straight into my units. Anyways, guys, this was my last video of my North Carolina videos. I am going back. I still have the video coming up where it's going to show you a showcase of all the armies that I have up. And they're all spread out. That's the reason why I have to go kind of like pick out, because I took some pictures before the event, and then we're playing the event, and then I took pictures of another army that I saw displayed the night of, or whatever. So they're all over. They're going to be spread out. So, but this is the last battle report I have from my adventure in North Carolina. And I had a blast. And as you can see, I had the A-Rock. I donned his Spider, the B-Rock, and then when I won the award at Brawler's Bash, I ended up going to buy a second Gargantula model for myself, and we decided, he was like, "Oh, you're gonna make another A-Rock?" I'm like, "No, mine's the A-Rock, yours is the B-Rock. This one's gonna be the C-Rock." But the new Gargantula model I'm working on, it won't be done for a while, just because I don't have I have like a bunch of models and shit I have to get ready for Adepticon, and then it might come out for the next tournament after that, which might be Blood in the Sun. But I have a lot of crazy ideas that I'm planning on doing for that second Gargantula. Since there's not a rush for me to make it, I can spend some time on it and kind of give it its own flavor. But besides that, I had a blast. I had a blast this whole trip. This whole trip was really a good time. I got to do a lot of things and got to play a lot of different people, which is awesome. I invited Spamslamwich out to Buckeye Battles. Buckeye Battles is out in like July, and I know he got the time off of work and off of his wife. And I know my brother and I are planning on going out there, so we're all gonna go out there, and that'll be probably the next time I see the guy. We'll probably get a rematch then. All right, we'll get a rematch that day, and we'll see how that goes. But by then it'll be version 1, so that'll be a totally different set of rules. You'll probably see totally different armies on both sides of our table, and we'll see how that goes. Besides that, unfortunately, I still can't get a match against his brother. His brother's been eluding me. but besides that, guys, if you haven't hit like and subscribe, I'm rambling. If you haven't hit like and subscribe, hit it already. And I don't know why not. I just got over 800 subscribers today, and I was actually going to make a comment about it saying, guys, I need one more to get over 800. And then when I looked, it was over 800. So it doesn't even matter. But I just got over 800 subscribers today. I'm looking for some more subscribers. If you guys are watching my video, hit like and hit subscribe. Share my video. Show it to your friends. Show it to whoever. Be like, check out this game, and then people are like, why is this guy just like randomly swearing? Anyways, there was no ambulances today, unfortunately, and if you guys feel the need to donate to my cause, to my video, to help me pay for batteries, or help me pay for some of these trips that I'm going on in the events, you guys can always go onto my YouTube channel page. There's a support button on the right. You can always click on that and support my channel. I'm also honestly contemplating making some t-shirts. So I would like to hear, if you guys are watching this video, got this far on this video, you guys could put it in the comment section below if you guys would like to see in the future like chicken head t-shirts or Koopa doesn't care t-shirts or what's going on, guys t-shirts. Something like that. Just put it in the comment section below. I would like to hear about that because I might actually start making t-shirts. for the Orc General here, man. War Boss Tooth going on. I might as well just, you know, have some Orky shirts running around all over the world. Anyways, guys, like I said, I'm rambling. I'm like drunk with power right now. It's all the North Carolina wins. Anyways, alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, peace. The next video is a Friday Night Dice video against Rick Fisher, who's the guy organizing the event at Adepticon. So I'll put that video up as soon as I can make it, probably like Monday or Tuesday. Alright guys, take care. Tuesday. Not Monday. Tuesday, definitely. Alright, peace.